Not all of the vacant properties are a result of homeowners losing their home. A large number of properties in Linden that are currently vacant, blighted, boarded, are the result of investors who came into the neighborhood anywhere within the past 5 to 10 years when the lending market was very different and they were able to get loans to buy investment properties. And then the market shifted, and when they could no longer maintain all of those properties, or if it was more costly than they thought it would be, or if they had properties in Linden and other neighborhoods that were higher income, the first properties that investors let go were properties in Linden. So an investor might be living in a $250,000 house in Dublin or Gahanna or Westerville or Blacklick, and their investment property in Linden was simply a burden. So they just let it go. Now, not all the houses have become vacant because of that, and ownership, but just from personal experience, I can tell you a large number were investor-owned properties. So the neighborhood was doubly punished. One, they had investors who, because of greed, came into neighborhoods and bought up properties where they thought they could make a lot of money because they bought properties cheaply and then could rent them out, to people who needed low-income housing, and they didn't have to maintain them, and desperate people would take houses even if they weren't well maintained. So you get investors' greed making them buy a lot of houses in a neighborhood, and then when they let them go, the neighborhood suffers again because now they've got these vacant houses that nobody wants that quickly become eyesores that they have to deal with. And the second thing is, interspersed between those vacant houses are people who are homeowners, and many of them long-time homeowners who really care about their neighborhood, but don't have the resources or the wherewithal or the knowledge to know how to deal with these vacant houses popping up around them. So I'm not saying the neighborhood is totally, doesn't have some stake in this happening, but much of it happened to people who had nothing to do with it, yet they have to deal with the consequences.